Hi, I'm Chuck and I'm with AlliChuck Adventures. This week we're going to talk about tongue weight on your RV and how to weigh the tongue weight so you know that you're within your limits for your tow vehicle. So if you're new here, we would appreciate if you'd hit the subscribe button down below, ring that bell, that way you're notified when we upload new videos, and we'll just jump right into the video this week. One thing we did in here is we took the RV Queen mattress out, brought our king size from inside the house. It was starting to break down a little bit. We decided we were going to replace our mattress in the home. So we figured rather than just throw that mattress away, why not bring it out here? The Jayco was already really prepped for it. The only thing was the full-size Home King is just a little bit wider than what the RV King is. So it goes underneath the cabinets a little bit. It takes up a little bit of our nightstand area, but honestly, we're completely happy with it because sharing the bed with Nikki, she's kind of a bed hog, and this definitely gives us more room in here without having to worry about her falling off in the middle of the night. So in talking about tongue weight, when you change anything on the inside of your RV, the way you load it, anything like that, it's going to affect your tongue weight. Now, I bought a tongue weight scale. We're going to go outside and I'm going to show you that here shortly. But I'll say that putting this mattress in here in the bedroom, which is towards the front of the trailer, the nose of the trailer, it has definitely added a lot more tongue weight. This mattress is way heavier than the mattress that we took out. I've already experimented with this tongue weight scale a few times when I first got it, and I tried loading the freshwater tank, which the freshwater tank sits more behind the axles, so therefore it's taking tongue weight off. And filling that tank in comparison to having that tank empty was almost 100 pounds of tongue weight difference. So these are all things that the tongue weight scale really comes in handy, knowing exactly when you're changing the way you travel, whether you're hauling water, whether you've changed the way you load things on the inside, whether your refrigerator's fully stocked or not. All these things are going to make a big difference in what your tongue weight is. This is why I'm definitely not sorry that I bought the tongue weight scale. A little pricey, but every time we make a change like this, I just reweigh it just to see that I'm still within my truck's limits, regardless of the weight distribution hitch. The spec sheet on this RV said that the tongue weight was 1,325 pounds. Now, I've added a battery to the front. I don't think that takes into account full propane tanks, which we have 230-pound propane tanks. So basically, when we first got it and everything was just stock and I weighed the tongue was more like 1,400 odd pounds. So our truck is rated at 1,500 tongue weight pounds, and I just want to make sure that we never get too close to that. I like to keep it around 1,350 if at all possible. But today we're going to see exactly what adding this mattress changed and how much it changed the tongue weight. So one thing to keep in mind, you do need a certain amount of tongue weight. The tongue weight should be between 10 and 15% of whatever your trailer weighs. If you have too much on the back end and you don't have enough tongue weight, that's going to cause sway, and you don't want that. So the best thing to know is to know what your trailer weighs and calculate between 10 and 15% of what that is. That's what you should have on your tongue. Okay, so this is the weight scale here. It's a pretty simple little thing. I built this little wood platform here so it can sit up inside the tongue and I can see the gauge clearly. Right now all the weight is still on the tongue jack. I'm going to go ahead and release that, let the weight fall on the tongue scale. You'll see it starting to go up as the weight goes up. Or as the jack goes up, you'll see the scale go. Okay, so now the jack is now the actual jack is totally free. And let's see what we're saying here. It is reading 1,376 pounds. So we're good. The mattress didn't affect it too awfully bad. Maybe about 25 pounds. That's not bad, because it was like 1,350 the last time I weighed. So we're still within the limits. So I was pleasantly surprised that adding the mattress inside there didn't didn't affect the overall tongue weight that much, about 25 pounds. So I'm not even going to worry about filling the freshwater tank because I know that's going to drop probably 50 to 75 pounds off the tongue weight from what I did before. So if you're interested in getting a tongue weight for yourself, I'll put a link in the description down below to our link in the Amazon store. And I think it's just a good tool to have on hand, just to check every now and again. Like I said, when you make changes, we made the change with the mattress and we just wanted to make sure that we didn't, exceed our tongue weight for our tow vehicle. And this was supposed to be a project for today, was to fix my gate as the hinge kind of broke on me. But I'm actually hobbling around today. I hurt my back pretty good rotating the tires on our truck on Sunday. Those tires were not easy to get off. The lugs were fine. I had the lugs off, but the rims were so stuck to the hubs, and I was sitting on the ground kicking the tires with my feet to break the tires loose and the wheels loose from the hubs. The very last tire gave me such a fit, and I did something, and boy, I pulled a muscle in my left hip, so I'm hobbling around. So I'm not gonna be able to fix the gate today, but there's always next week. On another side note, I finally picked up a 5-gallon bucket, which this is now our tongue jack cover, which also doubles as the hook for our chains, which also doubles as, when we empty our black tank, I fill this bucket up and put 5 gallons roughly of water back in the black tank to avoid the so-called poop pyramid. So I haven't decided yet what color I'm going to paint this bucket, but I'm definitely not going to leave it the Home Depot. Probably paint it white so it doesn't draw so much heat, or maybe just black so it matches the propane tank covers. I don't know. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Should I go white for less heat or black so it matches the propane tank covers? This weekend we're heading to a new campground. It's called Holder Mine Campground. It's up in Inverness, Florida. We're looking forward to trying something new. It's part of the Florida State Forest campgrounds. So I hope you found this video informative, maybe learned a little something, helped you out in some sort of way. If it did, please give us a big old thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you'll know when we upload new videos, and we will see you guys next week.